Hi,
Thank
Cheslie.
Tom. It's
Hi,
good to see you.
how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm well too, considering I just finished watching the first episode of this. It is incredible. I'm so excited, especially because like I'm a huge Marvel fan. So one thing I got to ask you though, Tom, fans are going to be a little confused because you're supposed to be dead. We saw Thanos kill Loki in Infinity War, and then we also saw Loki like disappear with the Tesseract.
I
So
know.
tell everyone who is the Loki that viewers are going to see in this show.
Okay. So this Loki is the Loki who begins the series is the Loki who finished the first Avengers movie. So the Avengers, the original six, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, and Hawkeye have just assembled to stop him from taking over New York City. And his ego is a little bruised because the Hulk just did
To
his
say the
thing.
least.
Um, but he's picked up the Tesseract, as you saw in Endgame, and he's disappeared in a puff of smoke. And then the question is, where does he go next? When does he go next? How does he get there? And these questions are answered pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, but in terms of his kind of emotional energy, he's still like kind of entitled and has an overinflated sense of his own importance. And
When I feel like you
and
learn more about like his own thoughts about him in this
definitely,
series, which is really cool because we don't usually get like a whole lot of background from Loki.
yeah,
But I know that like this timeline must be really hard to keep together. I mean, do you have like a whiteboard where you like drew it all out and like mapped it,
yes,
everything?
yes,
Really?
yes, yeah. I had a little book, and then I went to visit the writers, and they were like in the middle of Michael Waldron, the head writer, and his amazing team had they were in a conference room and they had a huge whiteboard, and I had read the script, and I had to at one point say, I'm sorry, Michael, would you mind just going over to the whiteboard and just doing the diagram because I'm really behind in class here, and I'm scratching my head. And so with the past is the present, but there also is the future, which the audience understand.
And they're going to come in right in the middle, and it's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
confusing.
exactly.
But it's cool to watch things unfold on screen, especially because you have a great cast here. I mean, Owen Wilson, it was really cool to see you guys together. Tell me about you guys' relationship off screen, because it's kind of complicated on screen.
Yeah, well, I mean, Owen is just great, and he's been doing this for a long time and has a lot of experience, and was so insightful actually as a writer. Like, brought so many great ideas to the table, and really playful, and we had a blast. We had a really fun time because I think he enjoyed, and I certainly did. We both enjoyed the dynamic between Mobius and Loki. They're both curious and both quite playful and both trying to outwit the other. And they're kind of chalk and cheese, but in a really fun way. We had a really good time.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, and I know that fans are also excited to see like some of the Avengers sort of have some cameos, maybe Thor. But I got to ask you, your dance moves, Tom, are pretty legendary. Chris Hemsworth also has some great dance moves from his days with, Dancing with the Stars. Who is a better dancer between the two of you?
Oh, it's Chris, definitely. Come on. Like, Chris, I've seen those moves that he's still, those moves are more visible now perhaps than they ever were. Yeah, Chris holds the title. He is worthy.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, and tell me, how many of those cameos are we going to see in the actual Loki series between, Thor and some of the other Avengers?
I could tell you, but
Would you
I
have to tell me?
don't think I should. Yes. So yeah,
Smart.
I'm just gonna leave that hanging if that's okay.
Yeah, well, I think the fans will be more excited to just,
Yeah.
wait and see anyways, a built anticipation. Well, it looks like I'm out of time. Tom, amazing to talk with you. Thank you so much. And,
Thank
best of
you.
luck today.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.